Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hold on now. Hmm. One second. Okay, hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Hold on. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Um. Okay, hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. I gotta turn this off. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fixing it right now. Okay. Yep. Mike. Okay. What am I missing here? Uh, uh, hold on. Yeah, what am I? Yeah. Gain's fine. Well, yeah, gain's fine. Maybe turn it up a little bit more, but even then, I don't know. Hold up. Studio's fine. High pass filter's fine. De-esser's fine. Noise gate's fine. Compressor's fine. Equalizer's fine. Yep. Cider. Panning. I mean, everything looks fine, but I guess I feel like I'm too quiet. Blaze Warrior! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Hope you're having a good one so far. I am back. I know I have been gone for quite a bit, but I'm glad to have you here. Here, there we go. I wonder if that's what it is. I think that was it. Yeah, I think it was my. It was. I don't know if it's my gain is too quiet or if my. I think it was. I don't know because I had my broadcaster set up perfectly as it was before. I don't know because I had my broadcaster set up perfectly as it was before. Yeah. I want to say we're good now. Ooh. Yeah, we're good. I got the limiter up. Okay. Anywho, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're good to go now. Anyhow, yes, it has been a minute. It has been quite a minute. A lot of things have happened so far. I gotta log into the game. I am. So I'm back in the good old bedroom for now. JCB. So I'm back in the good old bedroom for now. You guys fucking kidding me, it's wrong. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're back. My bad. Had to log in, log out, then log back in. That was not fun. Anyhow, so we're back in the bedroom for now. For those of you who do not know, my basement got flooded, which is where I was at. And so I had to move everything out of the room or the studio, which was unfortunate, quite unfortunate, but hey, life happens. It is what it is. And, just got to roll with it. Just got to be grateful that nothing else got damaged. The equipment is fine that I know of. I haven't tested the studio monitors yet, which I will when I get back into the studio room. But for now, it's going well. Everything's doing okay. Everything's doing fine. Nothing got too damaged except for the carpet, and a lot of the boxes that I had that were for this got hit. So unfortunately, all those had to go away, and it was unfortunate. But like I said, it is what it is. You learn, you live, and you move on. So yeah, floods are not fun. The sump pump gave out, and that is what caused the first flood. We added the new sump pump, and then Thursday morning the pipe broke, which caused another flood, which was not fun. And then we had to fix the pipe, so we fixed the pipe. And then third go around, the actual rubber gasket that holds everything in place ended up giving out. So it caused a third flood. That was not fun. So 3 times the charm, 3 times the fun. And so then we replaced the rubber gasket, and now everything should be fixed on that. So it is good that we finally got that fixed. But it was a long time coming. The basement needed to get cleaned out anyway, so it was kind of a blessing in disguise. We were able to clean everything out within 5 days. Unfortunately, like I said, the studio room got hit pretty hard, so we had to take out the carpet, take out the padding, and now we have to redo the floors. But we're going to redo everything in that room. But I'm excited because it's where all of this is going to be moving back into when it's done. And it's going to be looking a lot better. It's going to look a lot cleaner. It's going to look a lot better. And I'm excited for that to happen and for you all to see when that happens. And I'm going to keep I'll upload a picture when it's all said and done. So life goes on. As long as you've learned from it, you always grow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like I told Kefri Dot, the storms make the trees grow deeper roots. He's got to remember where I came from and where I started. So that was huge. Knowing like, hey, you know what? It's okay. It sucks, but we learn from it. You go and you move on from it. Ryoshi! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Glad to see you here too. So yeah, but also it really made me have to think and realize, like, what is it that I was trying to do? And so a big thing for me was uh so right now I am currently working on a commercial, but I realized right off the get go that I don't think commercials are for me because I don't, I feel like I'm limited. I feel like I'm limited in my creative space that I want to do that I cannot do. And so that was an eye opener for me today. I actually went there today to make some to shoot some footage, and as I was pulling up to where I needed to go, it was like, I think this is not something I want to do. And so, but I already made the commitment. I had an obligation. I can't break my word, because your word is your bond, your word is your reputation. So I'm going to finish it out. Going to make the commercial. Still going to give it all, but after that, I think I'll go back to kind of creating the things I want to create on my own terms in sense. But this was a great learning lesson, for me, because now I know, what I want to do with everything that I have that's out there right now. Like my gear, all the lights that I have, all of the mounts, the camera. Not this camera, but my cinema camera, my drone, my mics. I now know what I want to do with them, and so that'll be huge for me. That was a huge revelation for me, knowing that, okay, I now know what I want to do, and that's just to create things that I like creating, films, and so that's why I think I'm gonna start posting more on that second channel where it's just short films of whatever I pretty much desire of. Um, Now, still be on the lookout for a big one to come out on that channel, but move. I think, like, for now, just that'll be like more of my creative outlet for just creating things that I want to create, um, film wise, cinematography wise, and it's a good way for me to learn too on what I want to do. And so, like I said, that was a big eye opener for me. Truly learning that, like, okay, I now know what I want to do. I know that commercials are not for me. I tried it. I'm giving it my all, but I realized it's, hey, that's okay. It's not something I want to do. And so I think I just realized, like, I want to be a content creator. Which I am technically already. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a content creator, and a director in a sense. But now I really know it's like, okay, this is where I belong. This is my space. Being able to play the games that I want, create content from that, and start making content on other social media, Instagram, TikTok, while also being able to create films too. So, and that'll help in the long run too, when I get monetized here, and we're about halfway. And so that's why I'm saying spring and summer is going to be a really heavy stream push, because I'm halfway, and I know if I really lock in for these next 3 months, or the spring and going into summer, I'm gonna hit where I wanna land. So I am excited for that too. That's gonna be a lot of fun for when that happens, because then it's like, okay, now we're doing something here. Now we're making progress. I got to remember that we're only 3 months into the new year, but that 3 months is very crucial, because that was really eye opening for me to realize, like, okay, I know what I want to do. It took me a minute, but now I know. So I have to describe to your second channel. It is Ironclad Nebula. That's the second channel name, and it'll be my my anime logo that you saw when it was first here before I switched the logo. So that's what the picture is gonna look like. It's gonna look like my anime profile. It's Ironclad Nebula, and it'll be. I need to get it linked on this channel so that way people can go and check it on that. But yeah, that's basically what's all happening. You know, other than that, the family's good, the family's okay, everyone's safe, everyone's happy, everyone's walking. That's all that matters to me. And you know, just gotta thug it out, grind it out until one day I'm able to take this full time and really, really hunker down and being able to really take this to the next level that I see it going when the time is right. But for now, you know, I'm still ground zero and always continuing to learn. And so I'm excited for that. And this is, you know, this is just part one of that with me coming back to stream. So I'm excited. But you know, inspiration and motivation can only go so far. That's where the discipline has to come into play, ladies and gentlemen. The motivation and inspirations are the sparks of the fire that kickstart it, but the discipline is what is the wood that keeps the fire burning. That is the crucial part. You have to keep putting wood into that fire to keep it burning, and that is where discipline comes in. As long as I continue to water the garden and make sure the critters don't get into the dreams, into the crops, into the plants, into the fruits, I'm going to be golden. And I think I did think I got the critters in there a little bit, but now it's time to clean house. And so I'm ready to roll. So yeah, other than that, I'm excited. We're gonna be playing Honkai Epic 3rd. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be interesting. The new character for I think it's May. She came out, and I'm excited. I don't know anything about the new lore, but it's gonna be fun regardless. And let's see. I wonder. Yeah, we're good. There we go. I needed the settings. What is this? You can use your upgraded prism. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there she is. That's the new May. We gotta go back and get her. I want to pull. I want to see if I can get a pull for her. Oh yeah, you know I can. 50% off? What? Hold on now. Hold on now. Whoa, who is this? Wow, what is that hair? It's like heavy right side. Okay. Interesting. Let's do a pull. Let's do a pull real quick. God, May look so good. Here we go. Give me the loot! Give me the loot! Give me this! Give me May! Please, give me May! Come on. Oh! Wait! Yeah! Woo! Come on! What the fuck is this? Come on! Yes, Sirski! Woo! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah! We take that shit all day! All day! Come on now, hey. This is a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good sign. Come on. That's how you do it. That's a way to come back. That's crazy, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Let me take a picture of that. Let me take a picture of that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We take that shit all day. And she's a mecha. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not going to be able to get her weapon. Unfortunate. Oh, it's a sword. I thought it was a javelin. Okay. Can I source it? Nope. Can I build it? Oh, damn. That's crazy, bro. We got it on the first 10. First 10. You can't make that up, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make it up. You can't make that up. You just can't. God damn. Oh, that's 9 years. That's crazy. This game's been going for 9 years strong. 9 years strong, ladies and gentlemen. I still got a long way to go to catch up to where they're at. But we'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. It all will take time. It all will take time. But it feels good to be back again. It feels really good to be back again.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be back to streaming after this little hectic week. And, you know, it's just part of the game, you know? You're going to have the moments. For real, for real. God damn! That's wild, bro. Damn! She got the whole... Whoa, hold on, that's new. They got the whole fucking... They're learning. They're learning. Yeah, look at that. What the fuck? Yeah, whoa. That's new. Okay, I dig it. I fuck with it. I for sure fuck with it. Give me that. Oh, hold on, let me get some more polls. Hold on now, we're gonna get some more polls. Give me the loot. I've been taking a weekly voice acting class and I joined a Discord in a small fighting game developer. Hell yeah, hey. You know, you gotta start somewhere. And as long as you start somewhere, it's gonna work out. The best time to plant a tree was 25 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is now. So you're doing it. You're doing it and you're doing it. And that's all you can ask for. And I'm proud. Makes me happy that you continue to chase your dreams and keep them going. You know, just gotta keep the truck moving. I would like to do the events, but we can't. We gotta move on to the story. I need to get a water too. My voice is shot right off the bat. But hey, that's all right. All right, here we go. We're almost a little halfway. Let's continue on. Is the volume good? Yeah, I want to see the volume's good. All right. She had just regained her senses. The sharp pain in her head nearly caused her to pass out again. The pain kept on, but she didn't make a sound. Oh my god, fucking Japanese beetles are in the fucking way. I didn't think the Beatles would be back, but here we are. Just gotta keep sure they don't come back. Anyhow, she knew the pain was chipping away at the key to a counter-offense. Fortunately, that was something her enemies knew as well. Oh shit. Oh yeah, so I also moved the setup to where now both monitors are horizontal instead, because I used to have the one I'm looking at right now. It was a 27-inch. That used to be vertical, and I would play on the big one, the 32-inch, on my right. But now I switched it to where both monitors are vertical, not vertical, horizontal, and the 27-inch is now where I play the games on, you know, to help with my eyes, so that way I don't strain them as much as I used to. And the 32-inch is now where I have all my, you know, everything going on with OBS, or when I'm working on the films and short films, I'm working them on that monitor, and I'll use the 27-inch as, you know, my other monitor to watch either films or something else. So yeah, that's basically how I have the setup now. Oh shit! Hold on! Is that Elysian? Is she back? It was impossible because Vidivi had told herself that her data was deleted by enemies. Well, this is Elysian. Then the voice she heard could only belong to an imposter. The heresy of corruption appeared before her in the most spiteful way imaginable. Are we sure, though? Are we sure? Never mind. I was falsely wrong. This is this is evil, Alicia. Oh, God damn! Blue hair is an interesting choice. Let's see. I started playing this 2020 gacha game called Counterside. It's pretty interesting so far. I'm on episode 9 of the main story. It's kind of like a side clue when your characters do the combat. I feel like I've heard Counterside before. Oh, the name rings a bell. Or I could be thinking about Counter-Strike. But I've never heard of this one. I've never heard of this one. Oh. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that really matters. As long as you're enjoying and having fun with it, that's all you can really ask for. Okay, let's move. After this episode, I'm gonna go get my water because I need a water if I'm gonna continue reading this narration. The moon shone brightly. Eden closed the door. Oh, hold on. The rooftop cutting off the flickering lights behind her as she went. The sound of music drifted in and out to opt and out of the other side of the door as though the show from earlier was still going on. An unfamiliar voice stopped Eden dead in her tracks. Realizing her disguise was still intact, Eden relaxed a bit and nodded.
次はカーテンコールだから。カーテンコールが好きじゃないの？熱烈すぎる歓声は演劇本来の輝きを曇らせる。そうなる前にその元の姿をちゃんと味わいたいの。
It was a weird response, but she laughed anyway.
わかるわ。私もそう思うから。だって幕が降りた瞬間、役者たちは役から本人へと戻ってみんなにお辞儀をするでしょ。まるで見て、今までの出来事はただの物語。幕が降りたらこの物語も終わりを告げる。それがカーテンコールでしょ。その瞬間を見届けたくないの？多少なりとも寂しくなるでしょ。ロマンにあふれた物語だったからもう少し味わいたかったの。ロマンこの演目をそんな風に評価する人なんて初めて見たわ。薄暗い、重苦しい、悲しさと悔しさに満ちてる。
Interesting.
ジャンルに悲劇って書いてあるからね。確かにひどいとは思うのよ。第一幕から嫌なことばかりで全ての展開も物語をより悪い方向へと向かわせるし、キャラクターたちも無力な人ばかり。運命に押されながら前に進んだ結果、瞬く間に自分がどこにいるのかもわからなくなる。そんな物語を笑って最後まで見る人は少ないでしょ。そもそもいないという。それならどうしてロマンがあると思ったの？あの結末だからよ。家庭はとても大変だったけど、フィナーレは好きなの。荘園に包まれた廃墟で新しい芽が土を破って出てこようとする。美しい光景よね。長く咲くかもしれないし、次の瞬間には枯れるかもしれないけど、その時はそこにいるの。世界に自分の神聖を宣言してるのよ。私がどうしても忘れられないのはそういう瞬間なの。まるで私にこう教えてるみたい。悲劇は終わりではなく希望の始まりだって。私たちがこの世界に残した足跡は、
Ooh, our footprints will someday guide someone else forward. That's a fucking line.
悲劇は終わりではなく希望の始まり。
The words lingered in her mind.
楽観的な考え方だけど確かにロマンチックね。人間だけがそう思えるし、人間だけがその信念を現実にできる。旅の過程が善でも悪でも、たどり着いたゴールが火でも愛でも。そう、大人になった苦しみを経験した後も、あの幼い子供はある日目を覚まして自分が信頼してた物事を信じ続ける。人間性の美はそれほど脆くて純真で無垢なものよ。まるで水晶の花のようにね。
The young girl gazed into the starry sky and sang softly, a sight Eden was very familiar with. It reminded her of the view on stage and when she adorned with singing.
芸術関係のプロでもそんな細やかな目線で世界を見つめる人は少ないわ。失礼だけど、あなたは役者？脚本家？がっかりさせちゃうけど、私は普通の観客よ。強いて言えば、たくさんの場所に行ってたくさんの人に会って、それから見た目がちょっと可愛いくらいかしら。だから今の話は私の感想だと思って。感想ね。我が友よ、差し支えなければ公演が終わった後、あなたと今の話の続きがしたいの。美しさの本質、それは私が追い求めてるものでもある。場所は 青空ビル最上階の流氷レストランはどうかしら。ああ、それって予約困難な超人気店じゃないの？急に一人増えたら迷惑じゃない？まさか。向こうは私のために二人席をいつまでも取っておくと言ってくれたもの。そのいつまでもには期限があると思うけど、少なくとも今夜はまだ有効だと思うわ。それは私ったらどんなすごい人と知り合ったのかしら。そういえばこんなに話したのに自己紹介がまだだったわね。
In the counter side, I like how you, the NC, is not generic gotcha main character. He does things kind of like what the villain would do. Oh, that's interesting. That's a new take. That's a new take for sure. That is intriguing. The young girl looked back, smiling at Eden. The moonlight reflected silently on her face. It's oh gosh, it's like what Inheritor said the same, was talking about a game as well that does it as well. I can't remember which one it was that they were talking about, but it reminds me of what you're talking about, right, as well. I can't remember the name of the game on the top of my head. I'll have to ask them. Symbol of Paradise. Oh shit, that's right, we are here. We're back in this part.
ごめんなさい。戦後は自身の命で私たちに敵の在りかを示してくれて、私に起こった異常現象についてはどうか相手に接触しないでください。この戒律は私がエデンに残せる神職の律者。最後の時間の中で戦後は自身が向き合ったものすべてをあらゆる
No need to say anything more. They all knew what they meant.
そんな顔をしないでエデン。これは誰もが経験すること。私にとっては旅に出るタイミングを少し前倒ししたに過ぎない。
Okay, sorry, I had to check something.
あらかじめあの花をグレーシュに託せたことを喜ばしく思っているよ。だから彼女のもとへ行って。そういえばスーもケビンが消える前にあるものを自分に渡したと話していたわ。きっと彼もあなたと同じように考えていたのでしょう。つまり今のところ4つの鍵の中で3つは無事だと確信できる。残りはビルビーだけだね。戦号との接触の中、うっすらとではあったけどまだ無事であることを祈っている。先ほどから彼女の状況を探知できなくなっているし。そうなのね。でも私がここに来る前にすでにメイさんがビルビーと合流するために彼女のもとへ向かっているの。あのビルビーのことだから。きっともう正しい決断を下してると思うわ。そう。では彼女を信じるしかないね。私は律者がスーとグレーシュを見つける前に彼らと合流し、すべての水晶の花を集め、その本来の効果を発揮させるわ。
The main story of Counter, they do it in acts for every episode. Ah, okay. How many episodes are in the main story so far?
ええ。さあ、エデン。はあ、あの夜の秘密を再び太陽のもとに
A gentle sigh rose up from the quiet, like a final prayer after a moment of silence. Her heavy gaze fell back on Eden.
ここでお別れね。最後の戒律をありがとう。私がすべきことを全部果たすまで。どうか無事で。何かをする力はもう残っていないけれど、あのデータで構成された混沌の中で、あなたに祝福を送るよ。あなたたちがより良い未来へと歩き出せるようにと。
Eden disappeared into the darkness. Behind her was nothing but silence. Yet she knew she would soon face an even darker abyss. Death. When the bard who tells the story of her time becomes part of the story, how does she lead to its conclusion? For no apparent reason, the words floated up in her mind again.
悲劇は終わりではなく、希望の始まりなの。
Oh, that's a line. 14 episodes right now? Oh, okay. When did it come out? Oh, shit. Elysian quote-unquote story. The lights of the empty amusement park were still on, the facilities all running as usual. There stood two young girls opposite each other. A hostile gaze from one of them erected an invisible barrier between them.
あら、ちょっと会ってないだけで私のことを
God damn, she looked different, but I don't mind the difference.
メイったら白状すぎるわね。私悲しいわ。いいでしょう。そんなに風情がないならこれ以上名乗る必要もないわね。ああ、まさか友達にはめられるなんて想像もしてなかったわ。そんなことを言わないで、愛しいメイ。彼らの記憶を見させてもらったわ。あら、怒ってる？変ね。あなたのよく知ってる姿、あなたの好む呼び名で呼んであげてるのに、どうして少しも喜んでないの？
It released on May 27th, 2020. Oh, okay. Well, damn, it's been going for a minute then.
なんだか私のことが大嫌いみたいね。ビルビーが何を話したか知らないけど大丈夫。時間がある時にきちんと彼女のデータを確認するから。その前にあらかじめ言っておくわね。私はあなたに対して少しも悪意を持ってないの。誠意を見せるためにもう一度自己紹介するわね。
As a sign of good faith.
私はね、生と死の隙間に誕生した律者。情報とデータによって生きてて、実体を媒介にし、それを頼りにして存在するの。
So you're like Elden Ring here.
あなたたちがよく知っている言葉を借りると、神職の律者。これが私の名前よ。この呼び名は少し荒っぽいと思うんだけどね。メイが気にしているのはそんなことなの？理由は単純よ。メイに親しみを覚えてもらいたかったの。今の私の見た目は群を抜いて可愛いと思わない？あら、メイ、そんな目で見ないでよ。まさか私が神職の律者だから見た目を選ぶ権利なんてないとでも思ってるの？だって彼女のデータをもらったから。
She pointed at her own cheeks.
メイなら私より知ってるでしょ。世界で唯一無二のこの美しい外見を大事にする人は彼女。つまり今の私以外にいないって。外からのデータを受け入れると同時に私も成長し続けるのよ。命があるから死を恐れることを学んだ。形があるから美しさを求めることを理解。
Yeah, she did say something about that
何も持ってなかったから
in a couple episodes
全
ago.
てを大切にしたいと思った。虚無で誕生した私は生きる意味をゆっくりと理解しようとしてる。 私を単なる人類の敵だと考えたらちょっと誤解が生じるかもしれないわね。そう、私は楽園に侵入した。それは弁解しようがない
Not wrong.
そもそも私という存在の大元は侵食し続けるという行為にあるから。でもねメイ、私は誰かに危害を加えるような考えなんて一度も持ったことはないの。相手がデータによって構築された記憶体事実もそうでしょ。ほら、楽園にあるあらゆるものは
Not
一度
yet.
も消えてないじゃない。あなたのよく知ってる形として存在してるわけじゃないけど、今彼らは私たちのそばにいる。
She pointed at her forehead.
ここにね、侵食が完了した後、彼らは私の一部になった。そして対等に私も
Interesting.
かつての私は一面の空白だったからこそ彼らの全てを受け入れられた。私は彼らのデータを得て経験を知ってその感情と意志を受け継いだ。だから私を英傑たちの命の続きだと思っていいからね。そういった方がメイにもっと喜んでもらえるのかしら。
The scene from the other day floated up in her mind. Arbitraries drifting like snowflakes, dots of light slipping from her palms. May lowered her eyelids, hiding her anger. They died in my very eyes. Huh?
いいでしょう。どんなに弁解したとしてもメイの中で私は悪い人なのね。どうしても私と戦いたいというのならその期待に応えなくちゃ。だって
Well, goddamn, looks like we're gonna be fighting here.
させるのが一番嫌だもの。できるなら私はメイとほんのちょっとでも戦いたくないの。この戦いには何の意味もないけど、メイは問い詰めるのが大好きな女の子だって知ってるからね。だから私も喜んで侵食の力を見せるわ。私の手札を1枚ずつメイの手に渡してあげる。そして証明するの。あなたが見てるのはありのままの。
Oh, yeah.
じゃあまず
Oh, shit.
メイが楽園に入ったばかりの頃、似たような戦いを経験したでしょ。
Oh, I was hoping that would.
融合戦士の秘密を餌にして一歩ずつメイを罠にはめ取って変わろうとする。メビウスの考え方は私とそっくりなのよね。
Are those
でも
chibis?
メイは私に対してはそんなに寛容じゃない気がするわ。まさかメイの優しさって先着順なの？
How am I dodging? How am I whipping that really badly?
ちょっと骨が折れるような感じがしない？それは普通よ。
Oh, wait. Hold on. I didn't realize you could hit.
その裏にあるのは私の力だからね。
万世の風を
分
まとい
かりきってるわ。
迷いの中で歯を観察し浮き沈みの中で羽を拾う。
There's one. Oh, you're right there. There we go.
あーすごい。私と互角だなんてさすがメイだわ。それなら次はこのデータを参考にしましょう。
Oh, shit.
必ず死ぬと予言されたからって戦号に死を求めることで局面を打破しようとするなんて。これを見たとき私はびっくりしたのよ。メイってば本当に大胆すぎるわ。その遊び好きな一面も大好きだけど、あらどうしましょう。
He's finna go crazy.
思い通りにさせるとど ちらかが死ぬまで戦うことに
But I'm stronger.
でも
I'm
綺
stronger.
麗な体に傷跡が残るのを見たくないわ
Ay! No
僕は
way
彼
that
に
didn't
譲
kill.
歩してもらいましょう
No way that didn't kill. Oh, bro, I whiffed. Oh! Oh! Alright, get out of here.
また引き分けね次はこの人に出てもらいましょう
We're gonna pass
ミ
out.
ルビーのいたずらはかなり迷惑だったけどそれでも彼女のこと友人だと思ってるわこの素晴らしい演出は大魔術師専門家
Here, here.
よく覚えてないわでも大丈夫
万世
ミ
の
Here.
ルビーのデータもここにあって
迷いの中で歯を
私と一つになってる
浮き沈み
No
の中
fucking way we glitch, bro. God damn! That is so sad we fucking glitched. I gotta redo all this fight. Oh my gosh. That's annoying. Yes, yes, I want to
じ
skip.
ゃあ
I
ま
wanna
ず
skip. God damn! Tell me I gotta redo all this again.
メイが楽園に入ったばかりの頃似たような戦いを経験したでしょ融合戦士の秘密を餌にして一歩ずつメイを罠にはめ取って変わろうとするメビウスの考え方は私とそっくりなのよね
万世の風
でも
をまとい
メイは
迷
私に
いの中で
対しては
歯を観
そんな
察し
に寛容じゃない
浮き
気がするわ
沈みの中で羽を拾
まさ
う
かメイの優しさって先着順なの
Ah, there's one.
わあすごい私と互角だなんてさすがメイだわそれなら次はこのデータを参考にしましょ
Okay.
う必ず死ぬと予言されたからって
Oh
最後
yeah.
に死を求めること
だい
で革命を打破しようとするなんてこれを見て
Hey.
私はびっくりしたのよ
Alright, he's going to
メイ
second
これは
form.
どうしましょう戦後の思い通りにさせるとどちらかが死ぬまで戦うことになっちゃうでもメイの綺麗な体に傷跡が残るのを見たくないわ仕方ないわねここは彼に譲歩してもらいましょう
Alright, another one down. Now we're back to where we were. Now we're back to where we were.
また引き分けね次
In the
は
Discord of a small fighting game developer, I met some voice actors there as well, and they give me tips and advice that I need to get better. They also told me to try to do a demo. Yes, demo reels are going to be very
それ
important.
でも彼女のことを
If you can do demo reels, that'll be huge because it
この
gives
素晴らしい演出は 大魔術師
the casting director an idea to give to the director on how they want things to
風
go,
をまとい
on whether or not you're a good fit.
歯を観察
So doing a demo reel and having that too would help a
他
lot.
の記憶体たちと同じようにね
God damn! Ah! Ah! Bop, get out of here. Alright, let's not glitch out.
ここまでにしましょう
Cool, we did not.
これででもチャンスなんてないと知りながらも何度も何度も私に攻撃を仕掛ける
Okay. I don't know if I think Peter, but I'm gonna give him a chance to fail. Suddenly, a sharp pain struck her head. May stumbled and gritted her teeth as she choked back the cry. The harsher of corruption's voice still reached her ears, but it was muffled by the pain.
ほら言ったでしょ、メイに危害を加えるつもりはないって。
Not physically.
これで信じてくれるかしら。私たちは敵同士じゃない。
She wanted as the harsher of corruption's lips kept moving. But there was a barrier around her voice such that it could not be heard. Corrupted memory she would have shut a long time ago, but she said, amid the pain coming from going, a few words of advice flashed in her mind.
でも今の君はまだ気づいてないでしょ。けど大丈夫。スーなら君に教えてくれるよ。これが全てのパズルだよ。さあ持って行ってメイ。本当の螺旋の名誉、これが私が完成させられる全ての配置だ。全ての謎を明らかにしよう。
After she realized this, the pain began to subside like a wave returning to the sea. She could hear clearly again.
メイ、本当に私とちゃんと話す気はないの？あなたの欲しい答えは全部私が教えてあげるわよ。
Ah. Now I'm not looking for advice. You didn't give me any option, did you?
やっぱりメイのような見た目はクールだけど中身は熱い女の子は、じゃあどこから話しましょう。ちゃんと考えなくちゃね。
With the snap of her fingers, the image of Clark began to change form. When the lights were on once more, everything was different.
エリシアはこう話したでしょ。一緒にメームに包まれたあの島に行って最後のパーティーがあった場所で共に見届けました。
Oh yeah, that one place in the very beginning, but we never got the chance to go there.
さあメイ、あの時の約束を今から叶えましょう。これからは互いをさらけ出す時間よ。そう、デートみたいにね。
Yasushki!
観覧車から俯瞰するとこういう
God damn!
記憶の中にも似たような場面があったけど、やっぱり自分で体験すると全然違うわ。一見こういった意味のないように見える内容を彼女がわざわざ空間を作ってまで保存していた理由が。ねえメイ、そんな厳しい表情をしないで。私とロマンチックな観覧車デートをする。それって楽しいことじゃないの？
I think I prefer the real Elysia instead of this imposter.
まさか観覧車を一瞬で出したことに驚いてるの？気にしないで。これ
It seems like you're making control of the Elysium crystal clear.
メイ、ずっと悪人という立場に置かれると私でも悲しくなっちゃうわよ。あなたなら私の立場と考えを理解してくれる。友達になれると思ったのに。
Okay. Doing this because she was a hair, but what you tell me now the opposite? How can I be not? How can I not be suspicious? Exactly. Exactly.
わかったわ。ビルビーがそこまで教えたならこれ以上隠す必要もないわね。確かに私はエリシアのデータを削除した。特別な理由はなくただの事故だった。
An accident. What?
メイ、私が古の楽園に来た過程をあなたはもう知ってるわよね。
Yeah, we fucking brought her in.
あの時私の律者としてのというより一つの命としての旅は始まったばかりだった。幼い子供のように世界をよく知らず機械的な認識しかなかった。生きたいというのが私の唯一の感情であり、そんな状況の中で私は彼女と出会ったの。彼女は楽園で初めて顔を合わせた相手で初めて出会った私以外の存在。はあ、 その後に何があったかは、メイも私と同じ立場になればきっとわかると思うわ。
Darkness came from all sides and enveloped May completely.
あの時の私がどれだけ慌ててたかを、そして今の私がどれだけ後悔してるかを。
She didn't feel strange, but everything in front of her began to silently change. Just another sign that here in the world of data, her power is unlimited.
心配しないで、メイ。あなたに見せたいだけなの。あの夜、私の前に置かれたのはどんな選択だったのかを。
Oh shit.
さあ、見せてちょうだい、メイ。あなたならどんな選択肢を選ぶの？生活というものにはもともと説明なんてそんなにないでしょ？感じてないの？空気の中の殺意、死の脅威はそこにいるのよ。やっぱりそうなるわよね。メイは私と同じ選択をしたわ。戦った。そうでしょ？すべての敵を倒して。けど、気づいてる？相手は最初からあなたを攻撃するつもりなんてないのよ。これでメイも当時の私がどういう状況に置かれていたかを
So it was the
理解
fear
できたでしょ？
factor then? Or that like that flight or fight reaction?
一方は異物に対する恐怖、もう一方は自分を守りたい生存欲求。弱くメイが見た通り、当時の私は何の抵抗も受けなかった。今思い返すと、その時の彼女が何の敵意も抱いていなかった。残念ながら私がそれを理解したのは、より多くのデータを吸収して成長した後のことだった。あの事故があった後、私は隠れることにしたの。古の楽園に含まれた養分は、私が脱皮して新しい命に生まれ変われるほど十分だったから。本来ならそうするつもりだったけど、まさかエリシアの消失がこれほどの騒ぎになるだなんて、私は想像もしてなかったわ。その上、強い力が現れた。ケビンは今までよりもずっと強い脅威をもたらしたの。彼に気づかれたら、私を待ってるのは死だけだって一晩で私は避難の的になったの。メイはそういう感覚を理解できる？孤独で怖くて悔しくて、それから困惑もあったわ。そんな時ビルビー、悪人が私を招待してくれたの。
So you were okay, hold on. So okay, so she was just kind of like a bubble, and then that's when this happened.
彼女は私と同じ感情を生きたいという意志を持ってた。
Yeah, so it ended up
だ
being
から友
collaboration.
達になったの。そして彼女は私にチャンスを作り、私は彼女の苦難を解決した。でも残念だけど、2つの予想外のことが起きたの。そのうちの1つは戦後よ。彼が起こした騒ぎはあまりにも大きかった。だから私は彼に会うしかなかったわ。幸い戦後はとても率直な人でね。もう一つの予想外はあなたよ、メイ。
Dragon Destroyer! Happy Tuesday, yes sir. Hope your day's been going good and your week's been great, yes sir. This week's been I wouldn't say rough, but you know, strong tides for sure. But you know, we gotta be a lighthouse and just continue to be a pillar and move forward with purpose. So yeah, other than that, though, it's been great. We had a good talk on the Discord, and yeah, just taking it one day at a time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing good as well, and are enjoying your time with the family and taking care of yourself.
最初私は確かにあなたを警戒してたわ。だから悪人があの計画を実行した時、私は止めようとしなかった。けどメイはあまりにも見事に危機を出した。それだけじゃなく、私も知らない方法で彼女を倒してみせたでしょ。そんな状況でメイの前に現れない方がおかしいと思わない？あの悪人の心の壁を壊し、生きる意志を崩した相手がどんな人なのかも知りたかったし。
How's your streaming going so far? I know you're playing Wukong right now. That's on my list, but it's like way out for right now. I want to play it eventually, but right now my all eyes are on this game. But I do want to get onto that game. But I made it obligation already. I already made a contract to where I'm not gonna break it. Now this contract is for myself. I made the contract for myself, and I can't break the contract because I already made that contract, and I signed it. So I gotta keep my word to what I said I was gonna do, and we're gonna do it. Eventually we'll get there, but for now, gotta keep the contract rolling. Work's been pretty good, and the family's all right, but things are great, and I'm getting on Wufall for chill for a while. Yes, sir! Wufall has been very fun so far, and I just finished the second half of 3.1, and bro, so far the story is absolutely awesome, and the gameplay is beyond understanding. That I can believe. I'm excited for how it's gonna go and how it's gonna play out when the time comes for me to play it. Because I'm just kind of letting the story build right now. That's how I kind of did it with this game too when I was playing PGRs, just to let the game continue to build itself.
だけど記憶体は違う。彼らはデータを具現させたものだから、命とは別の存在形式があるの。だからこそ私だけが復活させられるの。
Oh.
こうしてね。どうしたの？メイ、浮かない顔をするなんて君らしくない。ほら、天才は不滅でしょ。私の才能は狭い場所に制限されるべきじゃない。ビルビーの舞台はこの世界のはずだ。今度こそ私は永遠を手に入れる。すべての発想を現実にするまで。
That's totally fair though, but hey, take all the time you want to decide what you do. Yes, sir! Yeah, hell yeah, and honestly, I'm just waiting for Nevada's update to hurry up and come out. Yeah, I don't blame you. The characters in that game are really good. Really good. And I do like the different voice actors and actresses that they bring on with different accents.
私の文体とともにビルビーのデータを外へと拡散。この時代が彼女の理念を認めてくれないのなら、次の時代まで続いていけばいい。この世界が彼女の命を維持できないなら、世界を変えてそれを可能にすればいいわ。そうすれば素敵な大発明家はその願いを全部叶え、最終的に空前絶後の天才になれるの。ワクワクする完璧な結末でしょ。
A virus.
最高なアイデアだって思ったのに、彼らのデータを楽園から持ち出し、生前の願いを叶える。メビウスだってそう考えてたでしょ。いいわ。メイが嫌なら別の方法に変えましょう。
The scene before May's eye had changed yet again, revealing an incredible sight and more incredible person.
どうした？ハートが豆鉄砲を食らったような顔。
Well, I mean, you are in a swimsuit, which is very off-putting.
こんなところで俺に会うことがそんなにおかしいか？
He tugged at his collar.
うるさい。なんで俺はここで？今日があの女の誕生日だからか。律者？すでに完全に消滅したあんなものの話をしてどうするんだ。だが数年ぶりにその名前を聞いて少しうずうずしてきたな。
Oh yeah, I didn't get the chance to mention this, but almost a week ago I was doing some polls for my alt account for Wuha, and someone managed to get Luke another copy of him and his signature in 20 votes. Damn! Craziest thing ever, because I got Luke and his duplicate of him just in 2 single polls apart. Yeah, that's fucking wild. That's not bad though. Hey, that's good eats. That's good eats right there for sure. Brother, what kind of bow noise piercing do you have on your swimsuit shorts? Oh, I'm like, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, what? Yeah, I told you talking about now. I mean, shit. I don't know. That's a big old hole that he's got on for sure. Pause.
暇ならさっさと着替えて、お前の知り合いを全員呼んで、ライデン、メイ。
驚く必要はないわ。これが戦後の望んだ生活なの。変わらない生活。戦える相手。彼はそんな単純な人よ。
It's W Eats, man. Oh yeah, it's W Eats for sure. You did good.
ほらメイ、互いを理解するのって難しいでしょう。共に生死をかけて戦った戦友でも数万年の時間を過ごした人であって、でもデータは嘘をつかない。私が見ることができる世界はあなたたちとは全然違うの。私だけが本当の意味で彼らを理解できる。彼らが憧れる未来を与えられる。
Suddenly, the surrounding illusion collapsed with a loud bang, revealing to her her shocked face.
あなた。
Oh shit, did we break it?
メイ、何度も遮られると私でも嫌になっちゃうわよ。
Broke out that ear piercing balls having why on your shorts you try to fit.
まさかメイは根に持つタイプ？
Ooh, she getting stubborn now.
エリシア。結局彼女の話に戻る。
How am I liking the story so far? It's good. I wish I didn't have to I can't take back all of the breaks and the of shit that's happened so far. But once I'm able to like really come back and do this like fully to really understand what's happening after waiting, because I'd play the story, then I'd be gone for a week, and I'd be like, wait a minute, what happened? And then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's what happened. I bet with me making a heavy push for streaming now for the spring and summer, I'll actually be able to really dive deep into the story this time and actually understand it in its full without having to be like, wait, what happened here? So now, yeah. I know it's going to be long, though. It's going to be long. It's going to be a lot longer than PGR's story. Since, there's no main character that I can voice, because it's mainly the character's already set in stone. So it's going to be a little bit longer than usual to try to get caught up to part 2. Other than that, though, it's a good story so far. I like it. I've always liked this game. This game has been true and dear to my heart.
メイが不公平に感じて怒っているのは彼女にもっといい結末を手にしてほしかったからでしょ。
Still, I totally get what you mean, for sure, because I'm the same way. But hey, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Yes, sir. It's all that really matters. I'm having fun with it, regardless. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be doing this again after all the stuff that's happened. But I just got to get back on track to where I was.
だけど、それは少し無理なのよ。私にできるのは他の記憶体によって補正しながら自身をもとになるべく彼女のデータを復元することだけ。その結果は見ての通り。今の姿が私の限界なの。私は頑張って彼女になるわ。彼女の考えは私の考え。彼女の声は私の声になるの。私たちは同じ顔、同じ性格、そして同じ記憶を持ってる。メイが望むなら過去にあった思い出をもう一度再現することだってできるわよ。へえ。
Oh. The call to stop Elysian from existing neither decided by unanimous decision or majority voting comes down to Elysian's will, right? Ah, look at May being smart. She cracked the code. Well, cheers to that, brother. Let's both enjoy the journey. Yes, sir. For those who enjoy the walk more than those who enjoy the destination will last longer. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta enjoy the journey as we get to the dream. And the other thing is, shoot for the moon or shoot for the stars. Even though you may land on the moon, you're still one step closer to reaching the stars.
メイは本当に賢い女の子だね。その通り。確かに想像もしていなかった。ビルビーのような珍しい天才が消えた後でもこんなプレゼントを残してくれるとは。古の楽園を丸ごと一括削除する。なんて偉大な発明なんだろうね。だけど、それがどうしたというの？私は主導権を奪うんじゃなくて、作るの。確かにエリシアは対ケビン武装を起動させる唯一の条件だったけど、彼女はもう消えた。私はとても気が長いから、その主導権を少しずつ得ることができる。そこに至るまで、楽園の一層一木、一虫一獣を全部侵食するくらい、私には十分な時間がある。メイ、その時私は楽園の人々にどんな結末を与えると思う？
The Ferris wheel made a quiet noise and stopped. The sky became dark and ominous.
どうなの？黙り込んじゃって。どう反論すべきか考えてる？
Oh shit! Are we at a checkpoint? Oh no, we're still going. The darkness enveloped them like veins creeping into the shadows. May rose slowly into the endless darkness as though waking up from a long dream, which was an experience that had been etched into every stage of her life. Those who brave the coldest nights shall bathe in the warmest of days. These characters are crazy good. What the heck? Yeah, they do. They do. A dull glow floated in the distance like the remains of a soul. She reached out toward the light. Oh shit! Another cutscene. Well, somewhat of a cutscene. Yeah.
何をしてくれたか分かってるの？
That's a nice close-up shot. That's a nice close-up shot!
そんなに警戒する必要はない。本音を言うと、今は喧嘩をする気分。
Dude, this is... Man, this is really good. I really do like this. They're taking that Genshin type cutscenes. From what I remember at that point in time, as when they were doing this. It's really good.
メイは高い場所で危険な真似をしないっていう基本的な常識も知らないの？高い空から落ちるなんて、もう二度と経験したくないんだけど。まあいい。メイは気が焦ってたってことにしておくよ。とにかく、私たちは目的地に着いたけど。
May looked around and instantly understood. Oh shit. Bro, that Hershey is such a punchable face. No! Well, she got Alicia's face, so I don't want to punch her. I want to punch the doppelganger, but I understand what you mean.
同時にあらゆる疑問にケリをつけられる場所でもあるって、あなたは考えてる。でも残念ながら、見ての通りここには何もない。とっくに私の所有物になってるから、確信できる。メイの探してた答えは、最初から存在しないって。
Impossible.
メイ、いつから彼女のことをそんなに信用するようになったの？少しも疑わなかった？あの日彼女が
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Her model and character design, it's growing on me. I'm not gonna lie. Certainly not with you. I know what you're after, and I won't give you the opportunity to learn more about it past. Ah, faker, faker.
メイ、その言葉に私が傷ついてることを知ってる？今までの戦いでメイは学習したと思ってたのに。
Bro, she giving that look of like, you should have tried that.
しない。それが生きるための知恵。違う？
Hey. Are we fighting?
わかった。メイがどうしても痛い目に遭わないと学習しない。
Bro, ain't no way you just gonna walk away.
私も愛の教育をせざるを得ない。
Oh no, she's still
あ
right
ら
there.
かじめ言っておくけど、今度は手加減しないよ。
Ugh. Fraud watch. Banish her into the fraud watch. Fraud watch. Fraud watch. Cannot gain SP during battle. Well, fuck me. That's gonna suck. Bah! Hey! Ah! Oh, I fucking hate those things right here.
万
Okay,
世の
let me do
風
this.
をまとい迷いの中で歯を観察し浮き沈みの中で羽を拾う
Be gone!
ほら、前と何も変わらない。こんな展開をあと何回繰り返せば気が済むの？まだ飽きてないの？
だ！
こっちは退屈すぎてあくびが出ちゃいそうだけど。
Hey! Surrounded by lightning, the blow broke the earth in two from top to bottom, leaving a huge rip from which the icy blue data shot out.
へえ。
Like I expected, after all the corruption, the Romans in the state once was. Data space can be fractured as tight technique. Ooh, come on now! You know, May got that big brain IQ. She knows the insides and outs. That's why she was the smart one out of the group.
それに何の意味があるの？
The Herrscher of Corruption blinked and was silent. Hey, bro, she really be like, I know. Bro, she a freaking little traitor like that, bro. From what I know of him, he only take the most direct and effective method of violence. Your existence relies on at least over many different states you take.
わずかなヒントでそこまで考えたの？メイは断りの律者の方が向いてるって。
No, no, no. Bronya is the good one.
楽園の空間にダメージを与え続ければ、私の力を削ることができる。
Big brain name telling you. Oh, yeah. She casually ran 3 fingers past her eyes, and the fissure simply disappeared. Well, that look is like, what?
あんな一撃、100% の力が必要なんでしょ？メイは体力に自信があるの？力尽きて先に倒れるのはどっちだと思う？
As the only thing in the room can be corrupted, you ought to know exactly what kind of threat I am to you. Lucia has been gone for a while, and yet only half of the flame tastes are corrupted. Perhaps you are now stronger to your thought. I don't know what takes coming more than will, but it's effort, maybe it's time. Either way, keep it easy. Not to mention, you took on Lencia's appearance, and I'm sure it has been double-edged sword for you, hasn't it? Ooh, to make sure you are here and the same, you have behaved just like she would. Otherwise, you lose control of the MK. Okay. That's why you first came to me. To stall me, the only threat stronger than claws was the only way for you to carry on your
理に
plan.
かなった推測だ。でも、それもここまで。あんな風にたくさん話すべきじゃなかった。
Come on now, you got the detective hat
このま
on.
まだと本当に全ての手札をメイに渡してしまうことになる。でもこれ以上私の弱点に気づいても楽園に対する侵食を阻止できない。力の差は補えない。そうでしょ？
Whatever comments what I set up to do. You're neither omniscient, I'm butchering that word, nor invincible. I'm satisfied with proving that much. You haven't noticed, have you? While we were talking, after shocks from that blow spread all over the realm. And now there were certain 2 people who are here who must have gotten my message. They're on their way. Hey! A light appears in the distance. A dazzling white light that envelops everything.
幸いにもまだ遅くないよ。
Oh shit! Hold on, is that?
今からやり直そうぞ。新色の律。
Yeah! She back! She back! She didn't die, she didn't go, she didn't leave. She is here! A war of attrition. May already covered up her major weakness without too much info. What do you think you're gonna do? Please give me a stopping point. God damn it! Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go get me a drink. I need a water. So I shall be back in a minute. Make sure y'all get some water too and use the restroom when needed. Be back soon.
Alright, I am back.
Okay. Ugh. Let's get the show on the road, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Sorry, I had to make a text.
Let's get back on it.
それならさくら、昔のように私を信じてくれる？私のお願いだとでも思って
Oh shit, hold on.
それをするのは。
どうしたのじゃエリシア。わらわに話したいことがあるようじゃが。
Welcome back to Discussing Good Laughs, watching comedy while waiting. Yes, sir. Hey, that's what it's all about, having a good laugh. The look on Sakura's face was hard to make out in the endless darkness, but the silhouette of the weapon at her side was clearly defined.
少し心配なの。楽園ではもう
Ooh!
錠剤七来を使うことなんてないでしょ。裏切り者なんてここにはいないわ。
She was met for silence. After a short while, Sakura's voice rang out.
エリシア、わらわが確かめたいことはただ一つ。その後何が起こるかは。すまぬ。今は保証できん。
Oh shit.
ええ、いいわ。ガールズトークは大歓迎よ。それじゃあ何を知りたいの？
Who doesn't love comedy? If you don't love comedy, you clearly haven't lived. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta have a little comedy in your
とあ
life.
る少女についてじゃ。何時なら話をそらしても嘘はつかぬ。それにこんな状況で、このままわらわに沈黙を貫くことが。
She sounded eerily lighthearted. Those who have a habit of seeing the separation of life and death understand the more sorrowful the mourning, the more serene the mourner.
記憶体の中では、わらわの認識が一番欠けておる。おそらく生前の経験が原因なんじゃろう。じゃが、わらわは長い間同じ夢を見ておる。目の前に広がる荒れ果てた虚無の中、記憶が抜けているせいか、わらわは彼女が誰なのか思い出せぬのだ。故に、それでも、あの夢が消え去る兆しはなく、あのことを知って、リンが、侵食のリン
Oh!
命を落としたこと。
Oh, oh, that's a big fucking revelation. She finally spoke.
待って。これほど長い時が過ぎた。さくら、あなた。
はあ、ずっと知っておった。
Alicia's eyes grew wide.
そんな、いつから？あなたの口から聞いたこと。そういうことなのね、さくら。みんなが善意で内緒にしていた間、あなたもまた同じことをしていたのね。
皆善意でそうしていたわけでもなかろう。おのおの違った判断があるはずじゃ。それを伝えることで、じゃが汝のように、単にわらわを悲しませたくなかったゆえ、そうした者もおる。
さくら、私。
少し意外じゃったか。
いいえ、さくら。意外だったわけじゃないの。私はただ。
Wow, she really does care. What the hell?
辛い選択をもう一度経験させたくはなかった。
その通り、辛い選択じゃった。わらわはそう簡単に受け入れられぬ。誰に復讐すればよいのじゃろうな。数万年も前に死んだ犯人か。それとも同じくすでにこの世から立ち去り、エーデンは願わくば時が止まるようにと言っておった。しかしわらわこそ誰よりも時を止めたいと願うもの。未来へと足を踏み入れることで全てが混沌に巻き込まれわらわからすれば崩壊とやらはそのような存在じゃ。 わらわもまた。
ごめんなさい。本当はもっと早く気づくべきだった。
エリシア、汝がそんな悔やんだ表情を晒す必要はない。リン、かつては長い間、彼女はわらわのすべてじゃった。故に事の真相を知ったとき、確かにわらわは憎しみに理性を飲み込まれておった。
I'm sorry. We're listening to a really heartfelt, emotional scene, but her eyes and her face looks like she's half asleep, and she looks kind of high. I'm just gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen. The scene is very powerful, yet the visuals are telling me something else.
先ほど語ったことはどれも役に立たぬ理屈でしかない。今になっても理性では理解しているものの、当の昔に復讐対象を失ったというのに、衝動がもたらす苦痛に耐えなければならぬとは。戦後のように全てに復讐すれば。
けどあなたはそうしなかった。ということはビルビーにそれを直してもらったのは封じられた記憶を取り戻すためなの？
She looked down to Sakura's waist where the divine key hung.
己を解放する答えを求めたかったのじゃ。しかし戒律に封じられていたのは、しかしここでこの奇妙なタイプライターを通して本来の己にはない記憶を見られたのじゃ。
残念だったわね。もっと早く動くべきだったわ。
エリシア、もしあの時隠し事をしていたのがわらわの方じゃったら、リンが火を追うがに連れて行かれる前に彼女を連れ出すことはできた。
え、どうして？
わらわからすれば彼女はまだ子供じゃった。しかしリンも災いに満ちた世を生きてきた。己の置かれている状況をすぐさま理解したのじゃ。リンは怖くて仕方がなくても、彼らが筋の通らぬような行動を取らぬと信じた。それとメイ博士は正しい判断をするとも信じておった。崩壊という情の通じぬ存在があったとしても、責任感と慈しみの心をもってすれば、人類は必ず自分をコントロールできると。
すごい子ね。その時あなたは納得したの？
ああ、だからこそあの別れとその後の出来事があったのじゃ。その記憶を取り戻した瞬間、わらわは悟った。夢に現れる少女は他でもないわらわなのじゃと。
What? As she said this, a bitter smile spread across her face.
心の中に鳴り響く苦痛と憎しみは、リンがそこに残したものだとわらわは勘違いしておった。リンをずっと守っていたと勘違いしていたのと同じようにな。彼女の本心に背き救おうとした時点で、本当は彼女がわらわを守っておったのじゃ。相手から離れられなかったのは
Damn!
だからこそ、わらわは復讐に身を委ねるわけにはいかぬのじゃ。わらわのような融合戦士が理性を失い、自身を制御できなくなれば、律者と似たような存在になる結末しか残らぬ。
Bro, the humming in this song is so good.
そうなれば、リンが頑張って証明したことを踏みにじってしまう。彼女をもう一度がっかりさせるわけにはいかぬのじゃ。
Though she was skilled at hiding how she felt, she could not mask the hopelessness in her voice.
お姉ちゃんじゃから、ちゃんとお手本を見せんとな。
Gotta set the example. Gotta be an example and lead by righteousness so that the family can watch and look and know that they are safe. And know that they will know peace.
さくら、あなた辛い思いをしてきたのね。
In a flash, Elysia understood the girl before her had never felt relief. During the 50,000 years she had spent in the Elysia realm, an unimaginably long, sad battle had begun raging inside of her.
ゆえにエリシア、わらわが知りたいのはただ一つ。わらわは自分の本当の結末を知りたいのじゃ。凛の本心に背くことを決意した後、わらわは最後にもう一度。
She recalled how she defended the pride of being an older sister with her life, and how the girl chosen by Honkai had proven her resolution.
それならさくら、昔のように私を信じてくれる？
This is such a powerful scene. A cloud slowly drifted by, eclipsing the moon and causing everything to go dark for a moment. Elysia stepped forward and held Sakura in her arms. Sakura was quiet. Her body collapsed into Elysia, falling onto her neck.
あなたたちは最善を尽くしたわ。
It's unclear who let out the last cry, and then silence.
このことを教えてくれてありがとう。こんな風にあなたが他人に自分の本音を教えてくれるなんて想像もしてなかったわ。
きっと汝が単純に他人と言えるような人間ではないからじゃろう。あるいはこれも一種の仕返しじゃ。
仕返し？私ってば何かやらかした？
いいな、ただの軽口じゃ。実はもう一つ、夜叉の融合因子があるゆえ、わらわは気配に対して人一倍敏感じゃ。さらに楽園における記憶の特異性が、記憶が絡み合った混沌の領域であれば、凛以外の、つまり汝の結末も捉えられるのじゃ。
きっと美しい結末だったわよね。そうでしょ？
いや、わらわは記憶の所有者ではないからの。気配から感じ取れるのは、ゆえに、きっと、美しい結末じゃったと、わらわは信じておる。汝よりも先にこの世を去ったことを、わらわは確かに残念に思っておる。いや、すまぬ。変なことを口にしてしもうたが、忘れてくれ。わらわはただ、汝の結末を目にしたら、己も変わるかどうかが知りたかっただけなのじゃ。
何よそれ。私は人を導くのが好きなタイプじゃないわよ。あなたたちはずっと変わらない。だから私はみんなのことがこんなに好きになれるの。
確かにそうじゃな。それに残念とは思うものの、実のところそんなことは二度とない方が良い。そうじゃろ、エリシア。エリシア。
There was no answer. Remembering what had just been said, Sakura turned away, thinking Elysia was making one of her jokes. But now, aside from herself, no one else was there. It seemed impossible. Even if she once was an assassin, there was no way she could disappear without Sakura knowing.
待て、これは。
A chill ran down her spine as she picked up on the familiar scent. What place was this? In a daze, she began awakening from her nightmare and tried to resume control over her consciousness.
わらわは逃げることができたのじゃな。
How much has time passed? The memory of that threatening presence coldly clung to her mind.
あの後、何が起こったのじゃ。戦後にメッセージは届いたのじゃろうか。
She must leave this place. Amid the darkness, she gripped her weapon for reassurance, knowing she would slice in two anyone that tried to approach her.
慌てる必要はない。さくら、
Ooh, is that Sue?
僕だ。
Sue? Sorry. Her senses were active once more. Before her was a narrow, closed-off space. With it, the memory was awakened. She had used Sensuna just in time to freeze space and barely escape through the fracture she had caused. Boundless darkness followed.
こんなに長く眠っておったとは。外はどうなっておる？
正直厳しい。予想通りこの時代の侵食の律者が古の楽園に降臨している。
Interesting how she's still alive. Corruption, he said the word without any hesitation. And with that, she was fully caught up to speed.
そんな道理で気がつけなかったのじゃな。それでエリシアは
All she received was a sigh in return.
心得た。スー、汝はどうやってわらわを見つけたんじゃ？
仙号が手がかりをくれてね。君の暗号をたどって彼もここに来たんだ。しかし彼は第二
I like how everyone's kind of like working together in their own
空
ways.
間には入れなかった。
Very, very nice dynamic.
それとビルビーが残したメッセージにも
You see what I
君
mean?
のありかが示されていた。
ビルビー。
ああ、おそらく今頃彼女もすでに。しかしとある問いを残してくれてね。君は一度データに異常が生じていたものの、さらなる侵食は起こらなかった。
汝の考えではここが絶対に安全な場所だと。
何はともあれ、実際に君が作り出したこの停滞している空間は確かに侵食を阻んでいる。
じゃがそれだけじゃ。汝はここを避難所として使う気なのじゃな。しかしわらわの技ではせいぜい侵食を止めるだけじゃ。
But I mean, that's
手出し
fine.
にすることはでき
I
ん。
mean, you stopping it is enough for us to make our magic happen.
さもなくばこうなってはおらぬじゃろ。
Her voice stopped short. If she was already corrupted, why would she have woken up at this moment? Sakura looked down to find the green haze that once shot at her body as beginning to disappear.
スー、どこにおるのじゃ。汝の姿が見えんぞ。
僕はここにいるよ。ただもう姿を現すわけにはいかなくなった。
汝、わらわに何をしたんじゃ。わらわはすでに侵食されているはず。
君と僕のデータの一部を入れ替えた。僕
Mm.
を構成している一部のデータを君に送り込んだんだ。
じゃがそうすれば汝は事前に教えるべきじゃった。
僕は一人の医者なんだ。苦しむ人を見捨てては本心に背いてしまう。
This didn't seem like a curse, but a bad trade.
それにもう時間がないんだ。現状を打破するためには僕よりも君が自由に動けることを優先すべきだ。君のあらゆる存在を捉える能力があればこれを持っていくんだ。さくら、
Amid the light, Forget-Me-Not mask was returned to its owner.
仙号が君のためにずっと残しておいたものだ。今こそ返す時だよ。
Sakura took the mask and a faint heat strung her fingers. She knew this feeling too well. In the years she served the cocoon, that fiery man burned this heat into the hearts of others, as with the heat lingering on this mask. She opened her mouth slightly but did not utter a sound. At long last, she murmured 2 words,
心得た。
and they were enough. She puts on the mask and reached for the weapon worn at her waist again. That warmth had gone, leaving only a piercing chill.
ではわらわは何をすればよいのじゃ。
ビルビーの残した策だけど3つの仕掛けがあるんだ。
つまり一つの問いに答えが3つあるんじゃな。
ああ、さっき言った答えもそのうちの一つに過ぎないし、秋だからさくら、君には第二の答えを解き、そのために僕たちは死に直面しなければならない。
前のあれを手合わせというには、じゃからもう一度やり直す。
Yeah! She back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Sirski!
どうしてこうなったのかな。さくら、あなたを持って局外に立たせてあげたのに。
Yeah, she got the shiesty on. She ready to kick some ass. First I was surprised, but now I get it. She's out to the mark. 666 to the Kevin killer. She has to become Elysian to control it.
なるほど。幕引きに使われる装置じゃな。今の状況はスーが送ってきたデータである程度把握できる。じゃが、こうなった以上、彼の決断を信じるしかあるまい。何せ彼は知者の名を背負っておるからな。
Sakura look again at the uncannily familiar face.
今のところ、彼女のような存在は一体しかいないのじゃな。
It looks like she's having trouble maintaining the
と
state.
なれば、こやつをここに留めておけば、もしくは。
相談中に失礼するけど、その内緒話全部聞こえてるよ。ここには女の子が3人もいるのに、1人だけ仲間外れにするなんてよくないんじゃない？それにさくら、あなたはデートの邪魔をしてる。意外だ。そんな経験があったなんて。ならこの後じっくり教えて。
聞かれたところで問題はない。先ほどの会話は元よりこっそりする必要などないからな。デートに関してはすまぬ。わらわにとって
I got turned down.
特別な旧友でな。
ずいぶんと素直になったのね。あの夜のあなたより今の方が好きよ、さくら。
Reminding her of that night caused Sakura to frown.
彼女の喋り方で。
相変わらず頑固なのね。彼女ってそんなに特別なの？代わりになれる存在はいないってそこまで信じきってるなんて。
彼女と親しいものはわらわだけではない。それゆえ結論は出しがたい。じゃが何時にそれを証明する時間など存在せぬ。
She laid her hand on her weapon and began emanating a certain aura. The aura of an assassin.
できれば彼女の顔を見つめながらこの刀を使いたくはなかったんじゃ。
あの時彼女はこういった気分だったんだ。やっと理解できたよ。ここまで誤解されてるっていうのに、心を殺してあなたたちを傷つけることができない。すでに会ったことがあるでしょ。ならどうして未だに自分が形勢に影響を与えられると思うの？
前にしくじったのは汝の不意打ちを得意とする特性を知らなかったからじゃ。すでに分かった以上。
Even Setsuna wouldn't capture the fleetingness in that moment. A
触ら
moment
せないよう
extreme.
にするのはそう難しくも。
God damn, she moved with efficiency.
どうやらとても面白い状況になってきたみたいだね。ねえさくら、本当に考え直す気はないの？
If you ever continue that story that you were doing on this channel when you were playing PGR in your second channel, I'll be happy to watch those videos because I really enjoyed that storyline. So, okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The problem with me continuing the storyline now is there's no main character in this game that I can voice. There's no main character. There's no actual main character that is actively in the game. This one at least. Which is unfortunate because when making the decision of how I wanted to continue the storyline, it really had to make me think of when I made it, I was like, there's really no main character for me to do this part in. And I've been thinking it over, especially a lot, on how I want to continue that storyline because it's like, I could do this, but then I have to do this and make a pivot here to go to make a pivot there. And on top of that, the other thing is that now I have to make choices that also involve other people. And at that time, it's like, okay, not everyone's going to want to do it for free. So it had to make me really sit down and think, It's like, okay, I gotta have to really, really make sure that this is something I want to commit to at the moment. Commit to continue that storyline. And so right now I'm trying to come up with how I want the story to continue. Knowing that A, there's no main character in here. 2, the story is really just about May, Bronya, and everyone else because the captain's not really in here. So it's interesting on how I want to do it. I know I want to because, like I said, I made a contract with myself that I would do this, and this, and I just don't know how I want to make it go so far right now. But I know I want to. I know I want to bring it back. It's just difficult right now because of how the story of this game is going. And the biggest one, like I said, is that there's no main character for me to be voicing to do it. I have to, which is it's a good thing for me because it's really having to force me to work my brain of like, okay, how can I do this? While staying true to myself, but also staying true to the game. And that's something that I'm thinking about very closely, thinking about very timely wise, so that way when the time is right, I'm able to bring it back. Especially with how I have things going, and when I've got other things going on too. With the flood that happened. I gotta really be able to be like, okay, can this really happen with the situation we're at right now? But yeah, that's basically everything kind of in a nutshell at the moment. But the other problem is that the voices for some of the characters I had to let go because of how the characters are. It's how the characters are right now, and with how the story is right now. I really didn't think it was necessary to have them on, just because of how I was more thinking about how I wanted them to be, how I wanted them to act. It was really it was time to make a pivot at that point. It's like, okay, we got to make a choice here, and that's gonna happen. And anything that you do that involves a collaboration is like, sometimes it's gonna work, or sometimes it's not gonna work. And it's gonna happen whether people either I let people go or they back off. It's no hard feelings for sure. And I think for them being in this industry, they know that it's also going to happen as well. And I wish nothing for the best for them all the same. But I know I have to look out what's best for what I think is going to be beneficial to not only to my personal brand, but to the story. So I have to really, really think about how I want to do it. Definitely have to think about how I want to do it. So that's basically, like, I'm still wanting to do the story. It's just right now I have to really sit down and think about how I want to do it, especially with this game.
この後どうあがいても手も足も出ない様子を想像したら少しかわいそうになる。
Her tone changed. Strange sounds rang out from all over. Monsters summoned at will had begun gathering around them. Oh shit, we're fighting.
この数わらわとメイドが引き離すためじゃ。
God, I haven't used Sakura in a long time.
Oneだったら確かに厄介な状況かもしれぬ。じゃが今は。
What? Roar?
どうやら心配は無用のようじゃ。
Come on, let's do it. Reminds me of Virgil. Or how she plays. Get out of here.
さて、そろそろ本人の出番じゃな。新色の律者。
これってもしかしてエリシアが背負わなければならない運命ってやつなのかな。ずっと誠意を持って本音を語ってきたつもりだけど、どうやら証明しないと信じてくれなさそうだ。それも命を懸けての証明。いいよ。けど戦わなかったのは手にかけるのが忍びなかっただけで、どうしても信じてくれないのなら私も頑張って証明しないといけないね。今度は誰の命を使えばいい？
Holy shit, there's still some more stories. Transformation in progress. Well, we don't want that. Uh-oh. Damn, what the hell? Did I just get thrown?
両親を怠るな。あやつはすでに英傑を超えてるという簡単な一言で片付けられるようなものではない。
Wait, wait, wait! Gotta destroy that.
状況を見る限り私の話は信じがたいものではないでしょ。これ以上戦ったら泣くからね。
Ooh, what a scene.
おそらく今は楽観視できない
Okay, take your time. You got this, man. I believe in you. Oh, yeah. You know, I just gotta, it's gonna take some time.
詰まった状況じゃ。
While they whispered, she kept an eye on the Herrscher at a distance. She seemed completely at ease without having the thought of her opponents escaping or striking back.
メイドの彼女の話はおそらく嘘ではない。残りの英傑たち全員がこの場にいても一斉に潰せる力を持っておるようじゃ。実力の差がこうも開いている。
Oh shit, she don't know that opponent is gone.
しかし、どうやら彼女はわらわたちを止められる力を十分に備えておるように見える。メイドの元からわらわは不意打ちを仕掛けるつもりじゃった。じゃが、以前も言った通りわらわは空間を凍結させる技を掌握しておる。本質上破壊力は持っておらぬが、その力を利用することで好機を作れる。心得ておる。だからこそ何時に第三の神の鍵を渡す。
Oh, so is this how she got the fucking Seven Thunders of Retribution?
何時も知っているように楽園にあるのは記憶の再現に過ぎぬ。しかし何時なら本物の律者コアを用い、雷の律者が採血の鍵を使って必殺の一撃を放てば敵を抹殺できるかもしれぬ。そのために共に必中のチャンスを作り出さねば。
おや、話は終わったの？デートの邪魔をされたのは私なのに、二人っきりの空間を残さないといけないなんて、さすがの私でもちょっと悔しいよ。さくら、さっきのこと本当はわざと私に話してたんだよね。
言ったはずじゃ。聞かれていてもどうということはない。
そう、なんだか楽園にいる女の子ってみんなずる賢すぎると思うんだよね。だとすると本当に隠したいことって一体何？空間を凍らせる技。 前提条件であるその一撃が外れないって。はあ、ごめんね。さくらは刹那の命を背負ってたんだっけ。もしかしたら本当にかわせないかもね。
必ず当たる保証などない。じゃが試しても損はないじゃろ。
She slowly raised the tip of the seven thunders of retribution.
神の鍵。彼女たち。
She looked beyond Sakura and just saw Mei standing in place as if she were waiting for something.
私の推測通りかな。だとすると確かに悪くない作戦だね。いいよさくら、存分に楽しませてもらう。それじゃあ始めよう。
メイ殿、しばらくは戦いには参加せず力を貯めて
Oh
好機を
shit!
待つのじゃ。
まったく大声で悪巧みするのやめてくれない？
No fucking way, I forgot that doesn't fucking reach that far. Bro, how did that fucking hit me? Oh, I got into it. Hold on.
汝の弱点を見極めるのも
Gotcha frozen!
決して容易なことではあるが、真正面から速さで勝つことが全ての要。小細工など通用せん。
その通り。刹那とのスピード勝負なんて面白いね。
Yeah!
前にも一度見たことはあるけど、
おそらくわらわの技ではなく、わらわたちが再び手も足も出ない様を
Are we frozen here or is it just how it's playing out?
私はそん
Oh
な意地悪な
shit!
人じゃないよ。けど、こんな時でもあなたを褒める言葉が
Yo!
本当に賢いのね。
よかろう。では、参るとしよう。
そうだ、さくら。あれ
Oh! Damn! Holy shit, bro! Hold
使
on!
い道で呼んでるだけじゃ。
Hold
そう
on!
だけどね。
暗殺者にそのようなものは無意味じゃ。
Woo! Whoa! Hold on now! It was Sakura's voice. But to the Herisher of Corruption's surprise, it came from behind. Cracks began to form across Sakura's body, stating from her mask. In the distance, Mei also began to break out. Then, the rare Sakura had emerged from her disguise, ready to strike at the seven retributions of thunder. Damn! Got him! Hey! Come on! Look at the teamwork! Speedblitz! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's a cold scene!
ど
Yo!
うしても知りたいのである。
That's a fucking hard scene, bro! Ooh, look at them just standing there! Menacingly!
刹那一刀、万象無名。
Behind Mei and Sakura, the Herisher of Corruption was frozen along with her surroundings, unable to move.
そんな。あなた。
They just built different like that.
まあいいや。驚くふりをするのって私には難しすぎるから。
Bro, look at the steam coming off of them. They were like, woo!
さくら、あなたってば本当に最高。あなたの技でこんなことができるなんて。まずは幻影を使って位置を入れ。
That was smart. That was a fucking crazy play.
不意打ちを仕掛けることで相手の行動を封じる。
Set the screen so nice.
素晴らしかった。何のコミュニケーションもなくこんな連携が取れるなんて。でも残念なことに私はずっとあなたに気を配っていた。空間を凍らせる一撃さえかわせば常在七来の攻撃なんて大したことじゃないの。これで最後のチャンスもなくなったね。
Though it wasn't obvious, May recognized the dark green color that began spreading from Sakura's arm.
そう驚かないで。さくらはスピードが速いからちょっとした
Ah, okay. So she knew that she was gonna get the hit. So she embraced the hit.
お得な交換でしょ。
But while embracing that hit, was able to get her on top of it. It's a smart play. And with that said, the corruption began to spread.
結局惜敗ってことじゃな。
その通り。ん？どうも裏があるように感じるね。
この計画を知ったとき、一部は必要のない段取りだと思って。
And she hit her right back with an Uno reverse.
今考えてみれば、彼の方が正しかったんじゃない？
彼？
汝はデータ空間に対する支配力を過信しすぎじゃ。侵食の律者、幻影を使い、感覚を欺き、偽装を行うなど、古の楽園でそんな能力を持つのは、第8の神の鍵、もしくは精神感知型の融合戦士のみじゃ。
For the first time, the Herrscher of Corruption's eyes grew wide in genuine surprise.
精神感知型？
Sue?
ここに。
A warm light filled her shocked gaze. It emerged from May's body and engulfed her. Yeah! Hey, he was right there. Oh, right there. Put this shit up. May shot the 3. Sakura rebounded. Gave it to fucking Sue. Sue with the putback 3. Put that shit in. Into overtime. That rendering feeling of crossing space in an instant was spreading throughout May's entire body. May tried to open her eyes for a moment and was forced to close them again due to the light. Sakura offered her... Oh wait, Sakura offered her more her support so you could get me away from the Herrscher.
どうやら現状に対してある程度の判断はついているようだ。この境こ
This
そ
one was the space Sakura had.
さくらが技を使って切り開いた空間なんだ。
Uh-huh.
ああ、彼女は以前答えが3つある謎を残してくれたんだ。
Man, that's Vita V. It was technically a 4-on-1 then.
必要な手がかりもそこにある。
Vita V setting up the play. She's the coach.
絶対的に安全な場所があると思うと僕は考えたんだ。そして侵食の律者を前にしてそのような概念は存在しないと悟った。だから
May recalled the sharp pain she had felt in her head and knew the answer. Place at the said sense the answer.
そしてその答えが僕をさくらの居場所へと導いてくれた。そして2つ目なんだが、それは僕に残された役目だった。それをこなすには僕もさくらと同じように死に直面しなければならない。そして3つ目、同時に最も鍵となるものについては楽園にある絶対的に安全な場所。要するに楽園にありながらも楽園に属さないところ。来訪者。
Well, I was half right. I was saying it's her, but it. Oh, so that's why she kept pointing at her head. That's why she kept pointing at her head. Well, it doesn't help that on top of that, the mind was thinking it, but when evil Elysia kept doing this. Because my power, the Herrscher corruption can corrupt me. If this could extend to space, it would be. Yeah. And that could allow a counter.
その通りだ。
Look at May fucking being a big brain.
元はアポニアと僕がやるべきことだった。ビルビーは君の思考の中に螺旋の刻印を残した。SO1129 という手術を再度実行す
So,
る。
That's for creating a sim.
古の楽園ができた頃に英傑たちがやっていたように、君の思考を記憶体、いや、記憶空間という形で、そうすることで初めて僕たちは 今までの
Okay,
努
so
力
it's a
は
battle
全
for
て
that
その主導
weapon.
権を奪い返すためのものだ。侵食の律者に勝つにはそれしか方法がない。
Evil Alicia wants to control it so that way she can control the entire thing, which then allowing her to break free from this Alicia realm, going into the outer world, doing her thing, and going from there. For us, we need it because we have to stop Evil Alicia, and if we get the hands on it, we'll be able to use it against Evil Alicia.
来訪者、君が気にかけることはない。
But I also believe that it might also affect everyone else in there.
出会った頃に伝えたように、僕たちは過去の影。この片隅の天地も過ぎ去りし風景の残存に過ぎない。
That's the other thing. You gotta really remember, ladies and gentlemen, that this is also just like a sim. Like, May's really not in the real world here. But it's really making you believe that they are. I mean, shit, it's making me fucking believe. But it's really good writing here because it's really making you think like, damn, these people are real, but they're not, even though they technically are at one point in time.
王子は消え去り、個人も帰ってこない。存在がないなら邪魔もないだろう。エリシアやエデンに聞いても同じ答えが返ってくるはず。もうすぐ彼女たちに会える。だから笑ってくれないか。
Oh, Lisa said it was experience similar to riding on a roller coaster while eating peanuts with their eyes. What the? It's a girl, I'm about to meet the same girl right now.
強く信
As
じ
long
て
as
い
you
れ
have
ば
faith, she never did leave.
彼女が立ち去ることはない。記憶体の誕生と同じさ。記憶空間が展開されるとき、君の中にある喜怒哀楽や離合集散が世界を紡ぐ。だから思い出すんだ。彼女と過ごした時間、君の記憶で彼女へとつながる道を開くんだ。たとえデータが隠滅しても、記憶が不滅の痕跡を残してくれる。これを持っていくんだ。
He passed the blue crystal flower in his hand to May.
残りの2つはエデンが君に渡す4つの鍵。それらでとある昔の出来事を封じている。それを君の記憶の中でもう一度。
答えなど
まさかあなたがここを訪れた唯一の目的って
何時のことじゃ。旋回一条が起動した瞬間、それに気づき止めに来ることだって十分あり得る。しかし強力な記憶体を相手に侵食を行う際は、たとえ何時であっても
Oh, okay, so each time she does eliminate, yes, she gains memory, but she also takes a good amount of damage too.
そうなれば、あの全能に等しい状態が維持できなくなるじゃろう。それゆえに、スーがわらわに求めたのが、
Because she's taking on
死
two.
に直面することじゃった。どうやら、賭けに分かったようじゃな。
さくら、あなたたちって時に理解できなくなるよ。彼女をここから出してあげたかっただけなんでしょ。私を倒そうとするようなハッタリをかけなくても済んだんじゃない。
わらわはすでに一度失敗しておる。そう簡単に再び接触できたら、汝は必ず猜疑心を抱えてしまう。
はあ、ずいぶんと回りくどいこと。けどさくら、あなたは本当に自分が何をしているのか分かってるの？逃げられたというのに再びここに戻ってきた。苦戦した末に迎えた結末が己の犠牲なんて。
構わぬ。このようなこと、すでに一度体験しておるからな。
私が第12律者だから？彼女とは別の存在だけど、私を通して過去に決着をつけたかったの？
わらわはただ、汝を通してとあることを証明したかっただけじゃ。
証明？
何時よりも先にこの世を去ったことを。いや、すまぬ。変なことを口にしてしもうたが、忘れてくれ。
The words she had said just recently resurfaced in her memories.
全然変わっておらんの。エリシアが去っていくのを見届けてもなお。しかし、このようなことも言っておったな。あなたたちはずっと変わらない。だから、私はみんなのことがこんなに好きになれるの。さあ、神職の律者。その手で、わらわの死で、彼女が正しいと証明してくれ。
She had already used all her trump cards. The land that she stood on would undoubtedly become her grave.
その前に、一つ頼みがある。
言っていいよ。
できれば、より苦痛な死を与え。
Damn, that's crazy asking for that.
空、絶望、孤独。可能な限り、それらをわらわに味合わせてほしいんじゃ。
Well, alright then.
そうすることで、自分がどれほど食らい倒れちゃったのかを理解できる。そして、自分が姉としての誇りをいかに守るかをできる。
Okay.
さくら、今になっても釈然としていないの？
そんなこと、一度もありはせぬ。
Perhaps the change she brought herself was the chance to stay immovable, unchanged from the start.
それでも、あなたは私の目の前に立ちふさがる。自分の心に従って。
She answered by slowly raising her blade.
そんなこと、一度もありはせぬ。そしてこの先も。封印か。
Damn. Okay, so we didn't lose two. I thought we were. I thought we were gonna lose it, but I guess we didn't. Question is, I thought Aponia was gone. I thought she went into the went on to another life. After that, I wasn't expecting her to still be alive, but okay. I ain't too crazy about it, but it's all right. This is the last. Ooh, the last dance is about to take place. Hold on, we ain't. Don't let me. Okay. Follow your heart and set forth. No, don't fucking. God damn it. Oh wait. Yeah. Fuck. Hold on. We got back out. Hold on, we got back out. Get me out. God damn it. Get me out. Okay. So this is gonna be a long. Oh man, this is gonna be a long chapter then. So if we're in the final dance, that means like this entire rest of this, the next 30 episodes is gonna be like the final episode. Oh my goodness, that's gonna take a minute. But we're on 31 now finally, so that's like the final of it all. So we finally gonna be there. And then we are finally on to the almost end of part 1, the moon's origin and finality, the day of transcending finality. That will be a great chapter, a great arc for when I get there. I cannot wait. I don't know how it's going to end. I'm going in blind. I've been going in blind ever since I got done with Thus Spoke Apocalypse. And so ever since then, this has been going to be new to me. So it's going to be interesting because it's after this, I believe it's Dance with the Death. Is it? No. Yes, Dance with Life and Death, which would involve Seely and Savannah, a new Fuhua, and then all of them going into Mars, and then going into part 2 of all of that, which I can't wait. We are not going to look at that. So I'm excited. It's going to be a little bit before we get there, but I'm hoping to get there. I'm hoping to get to Extinguish Starlight and Rekindle Fire. Hopefully, before fall. If I can get there by the end of summer, that'll be great. If not, we're gonna get there by fall. So that's the plan. We're gonna take our time though. It's gonna be a heavy push this year for streaming, especially in the spring and summer, and I'm excited for it. But that's gonna be it for tonight. We made some really good headway. Yeah, we made some really good headway, and I'm excited for it. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun on this journey for those of you who are new, and expect some videos to come out as well to see what's going to happen in the future. And for those of you who are new, my name is Poppin' Peep One. I am a content creator, a filmmaker, a writer, and someone who just loves to enjoy playing games for the world to see and for me to have fun with. So that's who I am. And I'm excited to bring to you content that is going to be new, different, unique, because everyone's unique. Everyone has a story to tell, and this will be my story to tell. And it'll be one that I hope you all truly resonate with. If you want to see me, if you want to see more, subscribe here. I just recently started posting on TikTok. I got to get back onto it just because of what happened with the flood here at the house. I post on TikTok. I'm going to be posting on Instagram here very soon. I am posting shorts on here and posting long form on here, and I'm streaming exclusively here for right now. Like I said, I don't know if y'all knew, I was originally streaming on Twitch, but after all the shenanigans that happened over there, I've kind of laid back away from that, just kind of streaming on YouTube. And plus, it's long-term growth for me because when I stream on here, it's actually pushing my streams out to other people. Rather on stream, you have to bring the audience to Twitch. Eventually, I would like to go back to Twitch, but for now, I'm enjoying YouTube. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's treating me pretty good. So, if you want to join the Discord, Ironclad Nebula, it is on the Botwix timelines that has been going on for every 30. It's popping up every 30 minutes, I believe. Or you can click the link in my description, or in the in the description of the main channel, and it'll take you there too. If you also want to see films that I will create, that could be anything that I want to create films wise. It'll be on my second channel, which I need to get linked onto this channel, so that way people can see. The film channel is Ironclad Nebula. That is where I post anything that I would want to film, whether that's games that I did with PGR or games here. Anything future-wise that I want to post, that'll be a film. It'll be on there. Or if I'm really feeling up to it, feeling really jazzy with it, I'll post on here. But we'll see. But for now, this is really just my gaming channel for now. Maybe a little bit of everything eventually, but for now it's just gaming channel. Maybe bring the phones back here. I'm not sure yet. That's the beauty of life. You get to figure out what it is you want to do and how you want to do it, and something I take great pride in, great happiness. And I'm grateful to be here. Grateful to have this. It's simple. Most of my equipment is out there right now because with the studio getting flooded. Thankfully, none of the equipment got hurt. None of the equipment got damaged. It's just the room's got to get redone. So all of the equipment that I usually would have on this setup is not here. It's just the basic streaming stuff. The monitors, the light, the camera, the mic, keyboard, mouse, audio interface, and the big old PC. That's basically what I got for now. Eventually, once I get back on track, you're going to see everything else kind of be in place at this point in time. But for now, it's just in my bedroom. And you gotta make the most of it. You gotta make the most of what we got, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Just making the most of it and enjoying it at the same time. I'm very grateful to be in this position. Very grateful to have my family support me in this and support what I'm doing. And I can't wait for you all to see what I have planned in store when the time is right. It's gonna be a fun one, and I can't wait for you all to see it when the time is right. I've been working on it now since October. We're going into March now, so I think it's about 5 months. November, December, January, March. 5 months, yeah. It's been going on for about 5 months now, and I can't wait. It's been a long journey. It's been a long process, but I can't wait. It's going to be such a fun time when I get it all said and done. So that's who I am. Just a man who cares about his family, cares about making sure the family's good, making sure the family's walking, they're at peace, they're happy, and they're good. As long as I know that they're good, then that's all I really ask for. And yeah, just can't wait. You're going to see me streaming every day, hopefully every day, as the stream goes on, as this spring and summer go into play. So I'm excited. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me tonight. I hope you all had a good time. Hope you all have a great Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you may be. And I will see you all tomorrow I'm going to be streaming probably around the same time. If I go early, I'll let y'all know. So, anywho, I hope you all have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, wherever you may be in this place we call Earth. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.